So there's announcements coming out right now that Jake Paul will be fighting Mike Tyson July 20th on Netflix at the AT&T Stadium in Arlington, Texas. That'll be where the Cowboys play at. Dallas Cowboys, 80 seat capacity, 80,000 seat capacity. This is pretty insane. This will be the second fight of the year for Jake Paul. He's coming off a fight where he just fought on the zone on the Amanda Serrano card, where she was canceled her fight. And right now, it looked like on Netflix, everybody's gonna be able to watch Mike Tyson and Jake Paul go at it. Kind of surprising to me because recently I seen Mike Tyson and he was shrink down a little bit, but I seen Mike Tyson recently, he was shrink down a little bit. You know, he wasn't as big as he was during the summer when he, not the summer, but during the shutdown when he had this situation going on as far as his fight with Roy Jones and Triller and Jake Paul. I feel like that would have been a good time to make the fight happen then, but the platform hasn't been around long since then, so it's definitely something I'm not surprised at happening. But Jake Paul being able to fight Mike Tyson at this time, it'll only make him bigger. Like I said yesterday, I made a video saying that this era, Jake Paul was created in the Canelo era, and he's showing that right now. He's been saying that Canelo's running, that he wants to fight him and different things like that. Maybe true, maybe not true. I don't know. I know he's saying it, and I know he also wants to get in the ring with Mike Tyson. So I know a lot of people right now, they'll try to make fun of exhibitions and things like that, but Francis Ngannou Fury just fought, and nobody have a problem with it. So you set a precedent, and this is how it's gonna go from now on. So I don't have a problem with it. Everything's entertainment right now. It's not like they're putting together the biggest and best fights in boxing right now. So I mean, it is what it is. I'm okay with seeing that. It's not like Jake Paul's last fight was better than seeing him fight Mike Tyson. That's just something I don't see happening. But like I said recently, these guys, they know what's going on in the sport of boxing. But Netflix, yeah, they were invested in boxing, but it looks like they were leaning towards the Jake Paul way, which they have done. You know what I'm saying? They probably had a deal with PBC, but it just wasn't something that they were leaning to. And from what I've seen, Netflix was trying to get in boxing, and they have. I guess they're basically going to do what Triller did in boxing. I don't know how the fights will be set up or anything like that. It'd be kind of new, but a lot of these streaming platforms are starting to move towards boxing. I know a lot of people say boxing isn't as big a sport or anything like that, but Netflix and Amazon Prime, it's a lot of these guys and a lot of apps and streams and platforms that's starting to invest in these boxers. So we're gonna see, but that's a huge update. Mike Tyson versus Jake Paul. I definitely think Mike Tyson has a shot in this fight, even though he's an older guy. Also with Jake Paul, you know what I'm saying? Well, he tried to go in there and KO Mike, but we're gonna have to see. He's definitely gonna have a rough time. Because just overall, you know what I'm saying? But we're gonna see. But this is pretty wild. It's a fight that's not happening in Saudi Arabia, like most people thought. This will be happening in Texas, in America. This is pretty huge right now, news. I knew Mike Tyson was looking to fight. Maybe possibly he will fight again later this year, but right now, this is the fights that are happening. I know a lot of people complain like, "Oh man, we don't want to see these fights with Mike Tyson and Jake Paul, these fake fights." Hey man, like I said, you put big fights together, create another Mike Tyson, then you might have some big fights in boxing. You know what I'm saying? Get a guy like Canelo. Get a guy like Canelo to make some fights like Mike Tyson used to do back in the day. Then you won't have Mike Tyson and Jake Paul taking all the attention away. But it's kind of crazy how I put that Jake Paul video out now. He's announcing Mike Tyson, but people Think it's just a joke. Okay, we'll see. Mike Tyson and Jake Paul, July 20th. We're gonna see. That's all I got. Don't like and subscribe.